And if you feel as though something won't benefit you, why waste precious energy and time doing it? But I've come to realize that asking for help sometimes is okay. For some others, working a 9 to 5 may be a slow death. What is up, beautiful people, and welcome to another Boss Lady Behavior episode. I will link the first one I did in the description box down below for those of you who haven't seen it. So I'm just jumping right in. Step 1 in sticking to your plan in regards to pursuing your dream or dreams, if there are several, is, and this is going to pain some of your needy friends, but you're going to have to be selfish with your time. Sometimes. Emphasis on sometimes. Now, before you start making comments, hear me out first. There is a time and a place for everything. And sometimes when something or some things need to be done, you're gonna have to just put your head down and plug in. And that goes without saying that in times like this, being able to say no is imperative. I think I've mentioned in one of my other videos that I've gotten to a point where I can say no without feeling guilty or having to give a reason why I turned down an invitation out or staying late for work or whatever. Women generally have the tendency to want to please or be likable, and so they may agree to doing things they never wanted to do in the first place, and then they end up resenting that person later. Or if they say no, they feel the need to explain themselves so they don't come off as being mean for saying no. But even if you turn down staying late for work because you just want to go home and put on a face mask and lounge around drinking wine, that's your prerogative. And of course, I'm not encouraging you to say no to everybody or everything. You decide for yourself what you're going to get value out of and say yes to that. And if you feel as though something won't benefit you, why waste precious time and energy doing it? Step 2 in sticking to your plan is asking for help / learning how to take advice. Now, this one is difficult for me because I have some pride when it comes to asking for help. I just don't like doing it. I think it may have a little something to do with me not wanting to appear to be a damsel in distress. But I've come to realize that asking for help sometimes is okay. There's nothing wrong with it. When it comes to taking advice, first of all, consider the source. Because sometimes haters like to put your 2 cents in the name of advice. And other times the advice may be coming from a good friend or a family member who means well, and it's just dishing out advice based on their experience. Even if you may not agree with everything you're saying, listen anyway, let them finish. Because ultimately, you are the one going to make the decision, and you may choose not to take their advice, and the outcome, whether good or bad, will be on you. The third and final step in sticking to the plan is get around like-minded people. Now, I have addressed this in my first Boss Lady Behavior video, but I want to elaborate. First off, not everyone is called to entrepreneurship, and that's okay. There are some people who are content working a 9 to 5. For some others, working a 9 to 5 may be a slow death. You cannot be sharing your entrepreneurial goals with people who are perfectly fine working their 9 to 5. They simply won't understand it, and can you blame them? So you must get around people who share the same goals as you. They may know people. They may also know some things you don't know and share tips on how to achieve those goals and offer support, which is, after all, what we're all searching for. And that wraps up today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you right back here next Tuesday with a brand new video. Chooses!